Seriously. Oh man, seriously. What's up, everybody? This is Fred Rachani of TSC News. I can't help but say, really? Seriously? There's a part of me that wanted to believe that Jon Bones Jones, the soon to be former UFC light heavyweight champion, had a mishap. There's a part of me that wanted to believe that Jon Jones simply made a mistake. You see, I didn't want to come on here, do a breaking news live stream. I wanted to sit down, enjoy a nice episode of SmackDown, watch the Mae Young Classic, chill out a bit, but I can't because this is huge MMA news. Arguably the greatest of all time. Jon Jones has officially failed his UFC 214 drug test. For those that don't know, according to ESPN.com, they reported Tuesday night that Jon Jones' B sample they wanted tested comes back positive. Which means Jon Jones officially fails his drug test. Which also means officially that likely his fight with Daniel Cormier, which he won via knockout, will be rendered a no contest. Which also means that Jon Jones stands to be suspended for 2 to 4 years by USADA and the California State Athletic Commission. Now, you may have seen my previous video before. I'm done screaming. I'm done shaking my damn head. I'm done being frustrated with this guy. It is what it is, and now he must pay the consequences. Do I believe that he unknowingly put some substance in his body? No. No. Now, I can understand if he was a guy that had never failed before. I can understand if he was a guy that is not a millionaire. Somebody on the come up who's buying supplements, maybe not doing the due diligence he should, and granted, you should still do your due diligence regardless of what your income is, okay? But I have more sympathy for dudes that are trying to scrap, that are trying to eat. Jon Jones can eat for many years off of the money he's already made. So this whole ignorance excuse, I was just trying to get better, that doesn't fly. The whole, I didn't know what I put in my body, maybe that worked the first time and it did because you only got a year, okay? But it ain't gonna work the second time. This was literally his last chance. So now Jon Jones, for the next 2 to 4 years, is gonna be gone. Unless the UFC releases him, lets him fight internationally, he is gonna be on ice. Now, maybe some wrestling promotion will be willing to pay big bucks to have him work for them. I don't think it would be WWE because of the public relations disaster. But, maybe some money mark in Europe or whatever, maybe somewhere in Japan, they'll pay Jon Jones a lot of money. MMA star Jon Jones to wrestle a match or something. Who the hell knows? I don't know. All I can say is it doesn't matter if this guy's able to fight again outside of the UFC once he gets suspended. It doesn't matter. His career's already over. His legacy as this great fighter, this top guy is already over. Okay? If you want to judge him just based on wins and accolades, I think he's the greatest fighter of all time. If you want to take into consideration the fact that he was probably not clean for most of his career, all those accomplishments, all that hard work, out the window. It depends. And if you want to meet somewhere in the middle, I can respect that too. I mean, do you really not put Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame because he was linked to juice? Or do you respect the fact that, he did have great ability and unfortunately he took a shortcut? I don't know. All I can say is this. Whether you think the accomplishments Jon Jones had were real and clean for the most part, the reality is the money he made is real. And the money he stands to lose the next 2 to 4 years is very real. Very, very real. And who the hell knows what that's going to do to the guy psychologically, emotionally, etc. So I can only hope that punishment comes swift, that punishment comes fast, that punishment is served properly. Okay, this guy's gotten more than enough chances. And I hope that while this guy is on ice for the next 2 to 4 years, that he looks in the mirror and he truly changes his ways. Okay, even though he was suspended for 1 year and suspended for another year, and he had a DUI and all the stuff like that, I still feel like he felt like he was invincible, like he was untouchable. And, I don't hate the guy. You know what I mean? I don't really know the guy that well. But every time I've interacted with him, he's been cool. And I just, you don't want to see a waste of talent like that. But we're past that point. We're past the point of lamenting whether Jon Jones can turn it around. We're past the point of, is this guy a good guy or not? Or is he a liar? Is he a cheat? We're way past that point. We just are. I don't know what to say. I think I'm in the same boat as everybody. I'm just disappointed. I'm sad as just a fan of mixed martial arts that we are not going to see this guy fight for quite a long time. And, he's going to lose the prime years of his career. And he's going to lose a lot of money. He might lose a lot of friends. He might lose his contract, lose his job. But, dude's 30 years old, man. He's an adult. And at the end of the day, there are consequences to your actions. So we'll see what happens, folks. But obviously, very disappointed. So I want to hear from you. What do you think about this update? Jon Jones officially failing his B sample, the drug test for his B sample. The sample testing positive, I should say. Just, I know it's been like a month since this happened, but I'm still struggling to find the words. Like, how do you F this up, man? How? Even if the guy juiced his whole career and needed a boost against Daniel Cormier. Even if he didn't juice and he hypothetically speaking lost badly to Daniel Cormier, he still stood to make millions of dollars anyway. And if he lost, he would have gotten a rematch where he'd make millions of dollars anyway. And now he's going to lose on millions of dollars and millions of dollars and millions of dollars. I just don't get it. But folks, thank you so much for watching this breaking news live stream. I want to hear from you. I had a quick live question real quick. Somebody asking who I'd like to see DC fight next. Screw it. At this point, let's do Gustafsson. He's gotten title shots before, but why not? That's the only real marquee matchup you got. So, anyway, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Jon Jones, his future? What do you think about Daniel Cormier? Jon Jones ain't going to fight for a while, kids, so don't ask me about Bellator. UFC ain't going to release him. That's for sure. At least not to fight for Bellator. But I want to hear from you. Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us. Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If I didn't get to any of your live comments or tweets, please feel free to leave a comment below or hit us up on Facebook.com/TheSportsCourier. You can visit TheSportsCourier.com. Tweet us at TheSportsCourier. You can also tweet me at Fred Ricciani. Instagram at Fred Ricciani. Snapchat, FredTSC. Until next time, everybody. As always, enjoy the fights. And by the way, thank you for bringing this up, live commenter. Most likely that means whether Daniel Cormier wants it back or not, he will be getting his championship. Talk about awkward. Oof.